Hello there, my son. How are you? Let's see if we got the right audio thing. It should be fine because I've not had my work laptop set up. But I'm not tabbed in, or my controller's not working. Yes, it is. Be doing well. Let's go buy some train tickets, shall we? Haha. Oh, you're all here. Ready to take off? Ready as we'll ever be. Alright, let's get our tickets at the counter then. Well, capital's only half an hour west, so at least the fare should be cheap. Good morning, everyone. Let me guess, you're headed for Heimdall this month? That's right. We'd like 5 tickets to Heimdall, please. Come right up. You know, the capital's summer festival's going off in just 2 days. I'm sure lots of people will be streaming into the capital to celebrate, so be careful out there. We will, don't worry. I'm used to dealing with it. Okay, that's 5 passengers headed for Heimdall. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Passenger service banned for Heimdall now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wish to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Well, at least we won't be waiting too long. There's a train to Heimdall every half hour after all. So we're really headed to the capital. I've been there a few times before, but it's still pretty unfamiliar territory. I've been twice before on family business. Same here. I know where Elise's academy is, but that's about it. Not to worry, I'll explain more about the city on the way over. It's a pretty big city though, I'm not sure even sure where to start. Yeet. Alright, not too much longer till we arrive, so let me give you a quick overview. Heimdall is, among many other things, the capital of this country, which means it's the home of his reigning emperor, his majesty, the majesty. Even children know that. Merely useful local knowledge, not a recitation of a travel brochure. Well, Heimdall is divided into 16 main districts. Each district is about as large as a whole town in any of the Empire's provinces. All in all, the city's population hovers around 800,000 people. Wow, hardly imagine that many people all in one place. It's one of the continent's largest cities, isn't it? Indeed, it is. Prospell is known for being a thriving centre of trade, but its population is only around 500,000. Meanwhile, to the south, Liberal's capital has about 300,000 people. The Republic's capital is pretty big too, but I don't think it's quite as big as Heimdall. Huh, really? What? Oh, I was just wondering what kinds of tasks we may be asked to do in such an expansive city. Can hardly hazard a guess. Oh. Well, we don't know who our point of contact is or even where we're going to be staying. Who knows? Maybe we'll end up staying at Elliot or Marcus's home. I doubt it. My house isn't big enough to put us all up. But Marcus's dad is the governor, so maybe we'll stay at his place. I think that's even less likely. Dad spends most of his time in his official residence, so I doubt anyone's going to be at our family's place. Instructor Sarah said there'd be a guide of some sort waiting for us at the station, though she didn't mention who. That's the instructor for you. Honestly, she never really tells us anything, does she? Oh, jeez. Can't believe our field study dates can coincide with the summer festival in Heimdall. I wonder if this is another one of Instructor Sarah's little schemes. I really wouldn't be surprised. Can't wait to see what horrors await us this month. That summer festival certainly seems to have caught your attention though. Is it really that great? Oh yeah, biggest in the country. And all kinds of exciting events, including loads of music related things. Really now, does sound fun. Hopefully you'll get a chance to drop by your home at some point too. Who knows? Capital's pretty massive after all. It's going to be a roll of the dice whether or not we're close enough. I'd like to see all my friends again though, if I can. You seem kind of down. Something wrong? No, it's nothing. I mean, we're going on a field study, not a vacation, right? We can't let ourselves get caught up in the festival atmosphere or we'll wind up with failing marks. I don't know if I got the willpower to pull that off though. Well, all we can do is try. St. Estrella Girls' School is in the capital, correct? If I'm not mistaken, that's the school your sister attends. Do you think you'll be visiting her? I might if I get the chance. Last time we saw one another was only a few days ago though. It felt kind of awkward going to see her again so soon. I suppose it does stand to reason that even siblings would worry about such social faux pas. Oh yeah, you don't have any brothers and sisters, do you? I do not. I'm an only child. Though I've been asked by some of the girls I know to regard them as my younger sisters. Come to think of it, they're enrolled at St. Estrella as well. Girls' academies sure sound like interesting places. Hope Elise doesn't get corrupted by her environment. You really are a devoted brother. Or rather, you come across as one who's devoted to most anyone aside from himself. You think so? I do. Perhaps much of this could have been avoided if I were more like you. She's got a lot on her mind. If only there was something I could do to help them. So this month's field study's in the capital. We certainly won't be staying at my home, but I wouldn't be all surprised if some of our tasks sent us there. Yeah, I guess your dad is a pretty busy man, huh? You'd have to be governing a city the size of Heimdall. No, please don't apologise. I'm in the same mindset. I'm doing good, thanks. How are you? Dizzy doesn't even begin to describe it. He barely has time to come home most days. And with all the preparations for the festival, I'd be surprised if we saw him, much less had an opportunity to talk with him. Fine, glad to hear it. Ready for Alamo? Hell yeah! There's one thing that's assured on the stream, is that there will be incest. So help me God. That'd be a shame. It is what it is. I'm just happy if we're able to fulfill some requests on his behalf so we can lighten his load a bit. Sure, we'll all be more than happy to help. You and Eddie are going to be the stars this time around after all, so you get to call the shots if you want. Well, it's our hometown. We'll take charge of things while we're there. At least in terms of city navigation. We'll be able to show you the way to any facilities you need. Thanks. Count on you. Not going to have long to enjoy the journey this time. Yeah, we're not staying too far from Trista. Straying even. Do you enjoy travelling? Somewhat. We used to travel a lot on the core. I see. Did you spend a lot of time admiring the view through train windows then? Sometimes. We travelled in airships and boats too, but sometimes we were stowed away in cargo holds so we couldn't see anything. It's not like she's deliberately trying to annoy Laura or anything. I don't think Laura actually wants to be irritated by her either. There's got to be some kind of common ground, something to help them get through this. What's the matter? Oh, it's nothing. If only they were siblings. Then it would all work out.
Go easy on me, okay? Okay then, let's draw. Well, looks like I'm up first. Bolt!
You dick.
Bolt!
I need to start.
I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. Really? You're playing that now? I win!
I could have played the mirror again, but whatever. Doesn't matter. It's just a game. Who cares?
Then let us begin our duel. Please draw a card. Then I'll make the first move. Divine Bolt. Divine Bolt.
Fuck you.
Well played. Divine Bolt.
Oh my god.
Mirror. I didn't expect that.
I think I'm fucked.
I didn't expect that. We're evenly matched. Let's redraw.
Wait.
I admit defeat. Well done.
Easy.
I'm not going to hold back. Well then, go ahead and draw. It looks like you're up first.
Does look that way, doesn't it?
We're even. We'll have to redraw. Looks like
Okay.
you're up first. Bolt!
Fuck you, dude. Fine.
We're even. We'll have to redraw. It looks like you're up first.
Why am I being cucked?
We're even. We'll have to redraw.
He's not losing any
We're even.
cards.
We'll have to redraw. I'll go first then. Bolt!
You absolute dick.
Mirror!
Uh.
Ah, crap. Mirror!
Shit.
Looks like I win this time.
Whatever. Whatever, Marcus. It doesn't matter. I'm just stealing your bond XP anyway. Your bondage XP.
Let the battle begin.
Yeah, if I don't win, it's rigged. If I do win, it's a good game.
We draw here, right? You're first, I guess. Mirror. Guess we'd better draw again.
You fucking
You're first, I
bitch.
guess. Guess we'd better draw again. I'm first. Ouch. 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 Ouch.
think I just lose here either way.
Crap. Guess we'd better
Oh,
draw
it's
again.
down to the draw.
I'm first.
Easily.
Guess I lost.
That's true. No. Pro, incest. Con, everything else. Is that actually a review on Steam? I need to see. Wait, no, I don't want to look. I might spoil myself. Yeah, there's got to be. The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This semi-express line is bound for Heimdall. The next stop is Heimdall, terminus of the express line. Please ensure you have all your belongings with you when you disembark in the train. Looks like we're almost there. Indeed, doesn't it fit? Oh shit. Well, Heimdall's just a stone's throw away west of Trista. Could have just gone back to Trista at night. Well, yes, that's true, but plenty of people commute to work in the capital every day after all. Oh, who's that?
Exactly on time.
Huh?
Wait, what?
You're that.
The Icy Maiden.
You're from the Railway Military Police, if memory serves me correctly.
You're Captain Claire, was it?
That's right. I'm glad you remember me. I believe it's been about 3 months since we last met.
So, this must be the woman the group who went to Keldic encountered.
So this is an officer from the fearsome RMP?
No, of course he does.
Since you're here, does that mean you're going to be the one assigning our tasks for this month's field study?
Thing is, though, he said, I think. He wasn't sure, because she's not related.
No, I'm just here to provide a place for you to talk with the person who is. He should be here any
Secretly.
moment now. Oh, here he comes.
Perfect timing.
Intelligent sounding man.
No way. Dad?
Huh. I've seen him in the Imperial Chronicle before.
Wait, you're probably right.
Governor Regnitz, one of the Reformists' most influential voices.
I'm trying to think, has he called anyone who is male on his Arcus before?
So this is Machias's father.
I don't think he has.
This is the first time I've met most of you, so let me introduce myself. I'm Carl Regnitz, Machias's father. I'm the governor of Heimdall and head of the local government. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
Whoa. My apologies for the location. I would have preferred to brief you in City Hall. But I'm regrettably short on time, so I had to ask the captain here to lend us this room. Anyway, let's move on to confirming your assignments and lodgings. Hold on a minute. How did you end up being the one to sort out our lodging task? It seems a little too convenient. Yeah, now that you mention it. If you wouldn't mind us asking, sir, how did you wind up as our point of contact? My apologies, I probably should have explained a little more first. It's actually a very simple reason. I'm here because I sit on Thor's Military Academy's board of directors. You what? How? First Eustace's brother, then Elisa's mother, and now Machias's father. It stretches the bounds of imagination to believe the Academy's choice of directors is mere coincidence. I can assure you, the three of us didn't arrange for it to be that way. If anything, I was unsure what to do when the Academy first offered the position to me. The Academy did? Would I be right in assuming there's some kind of secret reason for finding the formation of Class 7? I'm afraid that's not my place to say. But whatever the case may be, I'm the third and final member of the Board of Directors. And that's why I'm the one who's prepared your field study tasks and arranged lodging for all of you. Unbelievable. It's all starting to make sense now. Thanks for clearing that up, sir. Anyway, back to what you were saying before. Yes, as I said, I'm short on time, so I'm afraid I'll have to keep this brief. Your field study will take place over 3 days, of which this is the first. As such, the third day will coincide with the start of the summer festival. Each group will be assigned half of the city and tend to a list of needs I've drawn up for you. So one group will take the eastern half of the city and the other group the west. The city's big enough that it looks like we'll be working apart, even though we're in the same place. Indeed. I'm sure you've seen yourself how vast Heimdall is. If both groups were to rove around the entire city, you'd have trouble getting anything done. As such, I've broken it down so that all of Group A's tasks cover the east of Vanicure Street, while Group B's tasks are focused on the area west of the street. Must be an important street. I believe that street is the main thoroughfare that runs through the city, leading to the Imperial Palace. That's the one. As soon as we leave the station, you'll see it stretching out to the north. It's hardly a precise division, but for the purpose of this field of study, I'm sure it'll be more than sufficient. Now, I'd like each group to take one of these envelopes. This envelope looks just like the ones we usually get with our field study itinerary. But what about this address and key? Group A, Alto Street, 43221. Group B, Vesta Street, 527 126. Oh, Alto Street? That's around where my family lives. Really? Yep, can't say the address brings any particular place to mind though. I seem to remember Vesta Street being a main street on the west side of the city. Yes, it's a fairly lively working class neighbourhood. Dad, are these? That's right, the addresses of the places you'll be staying while you're here along with their keys. Both groups will be staying in different places, so I suggest tracking down your lodgings before you start work. Think of it as a small orienteering exercise to help you get a better feel for the city. Ah, my apologies. I'm afraid I'll have to take my leave now. Dad? Preparations for the summer festival have me running from place to place, as you can imagine. I wish I could stay and chat a bit longer, but that's life and politics for you. And one more thing. The communications functionality of your Arc has been enabled in the city. Good luck out there. Wait, hold on just a... He's out. Peace. I'm not sure what to make of it all. Since he's the governor, I was expecting him to seem a lot more strict, but he actually seems more playful. I feel ashamed you had to see that. He's always been like that, I'm afraid. At least he manages to fulfill his responsibilities as governor somehow. Actually, I've heard he's extremely good at his job. Coming from the background he does, he's friendly and down to earth, but people say he's a born leader too. The Imperial Chronicle, always paints it, fuck me, in a favourable light as well. I hear he butts head with the noble faction far less than his fellow former Chancellor Osborne. In politics, a friendly demeanour can just as easily be an act to sway popular sentiment. After all, there aren't many who can waltz in and borrow meeting space from the RMP. Well, the capital is the nexus and the heart of the nation's entire railway network. As such, the Railway Military Police finds itself indebted daily to Governor Regnitz' good graces. This was just an opportunity for us to return the favour, at least a little. Come on now. Well, thank you for allowing us to use this room for our meeting. We need to get our field study underway, so if you excuse us. Of course, I wish you well in your studies. If you'll follow me, I'll escort you to the station's exit. Incredible. So vast. This is giving me like FF8 vibes, kind of. The size of this city never ceases to amaze me. Way too many people. Only starts to sink in that I'm in the capital after I see an orbital tram zipping along. Is that what those little train vehicles are? Never had the opportunity to ride one, but I believe they're used to ferry people around the city more easily. Yeah, they're the main form of public transportation here. They link all 16 of the capital's main districts. There's something of an icon here in Heimdall. Their fare is pretty cheap too, which makes them convenient for getting around. Lots of people use them so often that they just buy a yearly pass. Amazing. All that and so many orbital cars on the roads too. Is that building off in the distance? That would be Valflame Palace, residence of His Majesty the Emperor. Although from what I understand, Chancellor Osborne's imperial government is also situated within. Yes, that's the case. Anyway, I'll be taking my leave here. I wish you the best of luck on your 3 days of field study. Thank you. Thanks for taking the time to see us off. She really doesn't seem like an army officer, does she? Indeed, though the Railway Military Police are known as one of the Imperial Army's most elite divisions. Not to mention one of the branches most despised by the aristocracy. If a province has a railway, you can virtually guarantee they'll use it as an excuse to meddle in its security affairs. I've rarely seen them in Legram, though judging by their actions during our encounter in the nature park, they did seem exceptionally well trained. Yeah, even with the same number of soldiers, they had no trouble rolling right over the provincial army. And on top of that, the captain is so elegant and pretty. She even looks good in a uniform. Some people have all the luck. It's like she's everything Sarah isn't. Say that again. But it seems like those two have more than a little history between them. Alright, I suppose we ought to get moving then. Yeah, we'll need to hop a tram to find our lodging. Where? Yeah, we'll need to hop a tram to find where our lodgings are. Then find the addresses we've been given. Reading is hard, okay? We've got a long 3 days ahead of us, so let's give them our best. You can count on it. Laura, take care of yourselves. You too. May the goddess be with you all. Take care. Alright, bye for now then. So when do we sneak into Alyssa's room at night? You heard reading is hard. I mean, he was stood opposite of Alyssa, so I don't blame him. Thank you for understanding. This eastbound orbital tram will be departing momentarily. All those wishing to board, please do so at this time. Oh, is that the Bracer Guild? Or something else? I haven't been to the capital in a long time, but I'm always surprised at just how big this street is. Really? This view is nothing special to those who've lived there all their lives. But I suppose seeing all the orbital cars and trams zipping along must be a real sight to people from the provinces. Indeed, even though in my home province people are depending less and less on horse-drawn carriages, I've never seen so many oval cars in one place before. But even here, carriages were the standard up until around 20 years ago. These days, they seem kind of quaint. You never really see them anymore. The Republic's capital has a lot of cars too, just like this. After that, Crossbow probably has the most. Oh really? You've done a lot of travelling for someone your age. Well, I guess when you were in a... Yep, your work takes you places. Anyway, what's Alto Street like? That's where we're staying while we're here, right? Isn't that where your house is, Elliot? Yeah, it's a pretty calm street, I guess. Ah, we should be taking a right here. Whoa, how did he know? Étroit. That's what it says. I don't really find myself near Alto Street all that often. Looks like you live in a nice part of the city though. You think? Anyway, we should start looking for where our lodgings are. Oh yeah, Elliot. You live around here, right? Why don't we drop by your house first? But, that does seem like the natural thing to do. I kinda wanna see it. Well, it's really near here, but still, I doubt my dad would be in. Not sure if my sister would be either. Yeah, I think you mentioned you having his older sister before. Really? Now? Why didn't you tell us sooner? All the more reason to pay a visit then, right? Okay, if you insist. Thanks. My house is the 2-story place with all the flowers over there. Don't know if anyone's home right now, but we can at least have a look. It's been so long since I was last here that I feel a bit nervous. Don't worry, I know the feeling. No need for such hand-wringing. It is your home after all. I know, but still. Okay, come on in. No knocking, no nothing, just waltz on in. Wow, feels like it's been ages since I was home. So this is Elliot's house. Oh, is someone there? I'll be with you in just a moment. Sorry for the What? Is she? She looks just like Elliot. Hey sis, I'm home. Elliot? Oh! Okay. Get the clip ready, man. Get the clip ready. Whoa. Oh my. Shio, it's really you. I didn't think I'd be able to see you again so soon. Thank the goddess. Sis, please, not in front of my classmates. Looks like they get along pretty well. Yeah, I'm almost jealous. If he's sitting cross-legged, this game is amazing. I'm Elliot's older sister, Fiona Craig. I hear you've been saving my brother's skin at school. I'm so glad to finally meet all of you. Actually, Elliot is the one doing the saving most of the time. Indeed, his attentiveness has proven valuable on many occasions. Yeah, it has. Are you blushing? You were right. Of course not, why would I be? You must be Reen, Laura, Marcus, and Fee. Now I can see what you meant when you wrote that you'd made some really interesting friends. You mean the resounding... Was it the resounding bell? The one with the defense and the regen, right? You're not teaching any piano classes today? That one. That is really strong, to be fair, you're right. As it so happens, I had the day off. And none of the children have come by either, so you picked a good time to visit. I mean, nothing wrong with defense up AoE with regen. Yeah, it's like really good. Oh, you teach piano here at home? Elliot is in a winged orchestra at the academy too. Is everyone in this family a musician? Well, almost. My dad's not really the musical type. Couldn't carry a tune in a wheelbarrow. I'd love the chance to go to a concert as a family once in a while. But he's so busy with work that he rarely has the chance to come home and see us. What does your dad do, anyway? Well... Have you not told them? Now that you mention it, I don't recall you ever saying. Is it something secret you can't talk about? Oh no, nothing like that. He's in the Imperial Army. The Imperial Army, really? Yeah, probably know we'd guess that looking at me, right? I didn't exactly inherit the physique. You got a point. But man, the last name Craig in the army sounds pretty familiar. Wait, your father wouldn't have to be Olaf Craig, would he? The Olaf Craig, decorated Lieutenant General of Erebonian's Armed Forces. That's our dad, alright. I think I've heard of him. Many consider him the most formidable general in the Imperial Army, and he's known more widely around the Empire simply as Craig the Red. He leads the 4th Armored Division, which boasts the greatest firepower in the entire armed forces. I read about him in the research I did before entering the academy, but I never put the 2 and 2 together when I met Elliot. Oh yeah! Yeah, I remember that. In the prologue or whatever, right? Come to think of it, doesn't Instructor Nightheart come from the 4th Armored Division? It kind of threw me when I saw Elliot just casually chatting with him a while ago. But now I can see how you'd wind up talking with him outside of class. Oh, did you see that? Yeah, I met him through my dad before coming to the academy. Well, I'm not surprised you didn't peg me as Olaf Craig's son. No, I wasn't one of them either. I was just like, oh, you know, they might have the last name, but you know, there are other people in the world with the exact same name as me, but have nothing to do with me. You know, same last name and everything. Elliot, stop talking about pegging near your sister, please. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't find out. Elliot. Doesn't take a psychic to see there's something going on there. Sorry, I didn't mean to make things all awkward like this. Just don't worry about it. Oh, right. Do you know of any hotels around here, Fiona? We got an address for where we're staying, and it's apparently around here, but I have no clue where it actually is. What? You're not staying here? Well, we are in town for a field study. Besides, there aren't enough beds for all of us. But it's been so long since I last saw you. I guess you finally reached that age where it's not cool to give your sis big answers. I feel a little sad, but I guess we all grow up. Fucking... What is that? And where is it? And it will die if it comes near me again. There you are, you... What are you? I will end you. I think we're good. Sorry. I'll still be watching over you though. Sis, please. Your sister seems to be even more attached to him than he is to her. Still, that's kind of strange. There aren't many hotels in this area, at least not that I know of. Huh? None at all? Perhaps my father gave us the wrong address? But your father doesn't seem like the type to make such a careless mistake. I'm not 100% sure, but can you show me the address he gave you? Oh, sure thing, it's written right here. Oh, I think I know where this is. Isn't this where the old Bracer Guild used to be? Oh, a guild branch. You sure? Yeah, an old friend of mine used to work there. They've been out of touch for a while now. Really? I had no idea. Bracers, huh? Still, I'm baffled as to why my father would choose to put us up in an old guild house. Well, we should at least go have a look for ourselves. Do you know the way at it? I think so. It should be just down the road from here. Oh, I was hoping you'd stay a bit longer, but if you have things to do, I'll just sit here alone. It made my day if you dropped by for meals while you're here, though. I'd be more than happy to cook for you all. Sounds great. What do you guys think? Well, if it wouldn't be any trouble. I'm not going to turn down home cooking. I'm in. That's the spirit. I'll be sure to treat you to this very best I can whip up this evening. So make sure you get plenty done today and work up a real appetite. Seems like we have more than just a festival to look forward to now. You said it. Alright, let's head on over to the guild. Sorry. Okay. How? Yeah, this is definitely the place written on the memo. I didn't think we would end up staying in an old guild branch. I'm guessing Group B was fixed up in the other one then. It says Modern War Guild Branch of the city. Yeah, back when the guild was still had a presence in Heimdall, there were 2 branches. The guild pulled out of the city over a year ago though, so not many paid much attention to these buildings now. Is that so? The guild still has an active branch in my hometown Legroom. Really? That's more than the exception than the rule these days. The building looks surprisingly new considering they've been gone for over a year. Oh, that's because there was a big fire that swept through here about 2 years ago. They rebuilt the buildings after that, but they wound up getting shuttered when the guild left town anyway. No one knows for sure whether the fire was an accident or not. Some people still think it was set by terrorists. That's an unsettling thought. It's just a rumour though. There's no proof or anything. Must have been that operation. Nothing? Anyway, let's head in, shall we? My father gave us the key, so we should be able to let ourselves in. Well, should we open it up? I don't know, shall we? Yes. This is so cool. After playing Trails in the Sky, it's so cool to see a guild branch in 3D. You know, I was actually expecting it to be way less tidy inside. Or what, I guess, you know, like 3D and more detailed. There's some kind of notice posted up on some of the walls and bulletin boards. Seems to be a notice of who's currently in charge of the building. Apparently it's currently owned by the local government. Well, that explains why the governor had the authority to let us stay here while we're in town. Which part are we staying in then? There's nothing but a reception counter down here, so I suppose we must be staying upstairs. Let's go drop off our stuff and see what we've got in store for today. Did I count 4 beds? He's prepared brand new beds for us and everything. Isn't that going a little far? Isn't it a hotel? I'm not going to complain. Your dad really seems like a nice guy. We should appreciate his consideration. Alright, now that we've got our lodging sorted out, time to take a look at today's tasks. Okay. Oh, 4 tasks, okay. There's a monster in the underground passage. Your name is Noble, I see. Somebody dropped their hat. Wants tourism. Okay, I maybe need to make a record. The task Marcius's father selected certainly showed the variety one would expect from a city this size. Yep, we'll need to make sure we know exactly what each task involves before taking it on. Our group's covering the street east of Vanaker Street, so it might be a good idea to go around and scope out these places before noon. Agreed. I want to get an idea of where everything is. We can use the orbital trams to visit all the relevant locations on this side of the city while we're going over through our tasks. You two alright being our travel guides? Of course. Might as well put our knowledge to use. Maybe hard to show you around a city this size, but I'll give you as grand a tour as I can. Sis says she'll fix dinner for us, so let's head back from here when it starts getting night. Yeah, once we're done with everything, let's go to Elliot's house. Okay, let's get moving. Got a little ground to cover. Understood. Let's do all we can to ensure we're not showing up at Group B. And Heimdall, you can travel between the areas of the city rather than the group's field study. Travel, either work to or press square, okay. Tram stop, okay. So you need to ride the tram to, okay, fine. Dun, dun. These guys won't even go into a party with each other, will they? Oh, they will? Interesting. Oh, the beds were in separate rooms, I see. Okay. I didn't clock that. It looked like there was only 4 and they were all in the same room. This is a what? Bum, bum. So this is Vanaker Street. Sure is busy. Of course, it's the biggest street in Heimdall. More to it than just Plaza Bifrost too. Which means you'll see a lot of different types of people. Different types of people and different types of worldable vehicles, it seems. Well, that's partly due to the Imperial Transportation Act that came into effect last year. Don't run into the road, Marcius. You're the last person I need treating me like a child. Anyway, sounds like we'll be coming here a lot during our visit. Better take the chance to familiarise ourselves with the shops here. Thank you for your continued patronage. Our goal here at Plaza Bifrost is to ensure that our customers leave our store completely satisfied. Hope you enjoy shopping with us today. Oh, I see. Oh, Western House, the name of the place. Okay. Giving out this recipe to everyone who stops by during the summer festival. It's a recipe to make a delicious gratin. Don't believe me? Try it yourself. Lol, thanks. Later. Bum, bum. Fish time. We could probably stream a little bit longer tonight since I'm working from home tomorrow, so I don't have to be up early. Or what? I kind of do, but if I don't get much sleep, it doesn't matter. It's what I'm trying to say. It's a Dracula's Plaza. The large building you see in the distance is Valflame Palace, home of the Imperial family and the government. You can see a statue of the Emperor Dracula's at Lionheart and in the center of the plaza as well. This is the one place in the capital that never gets any less stunning, no matter how many times you see it. Well, come all the way out here, may as well go take a closer look. Yup. Northeast. So here?
This looks like a nice.
Hell yeah. Oh, a new fish.
Wow, this is a big one.
I'm not saying anything.
Not bad. Wow, this is a big one.
That's what Reen's sister said to you, wasn't it? Anyway. So this is Valflame Palace. This is where the Imperial government is headquartered too, right? Does every swordsman just do this? Yeah. It's a pretty imposing building though. Looking up at it, one can really appreciate the grand scale of this nation. True. Oh, you're all here too? Wait, what are you guys doing here? Totally coincidence. It's not like we were planning to run into you here. Isn't your group supposed to be focusing on the western half of the city? I seem to recall your group being assigned to cover the east side, and yet here you are. Ah, this must be where our areas overlap. Have you been going around exploring all the places on your list too then? Yeah, we only arrived here by train a little while ago. How's everything coming along, Fee? Not bad. Still, in a city this big, it's quite a coincidence to run into each other like this. True, perhaps fate keeps trying to bring us together. I take it they put you all up in the old guild house too then? Yeah, I have to say I didn't see that coming. Your dad seems like he's the meddling type, Marcus. I wish I could disagree. I'm sure he has his reasons. We've explored about half of our assigned areas so far. How about you? We just started making the rounds, unfortunately. I see. Good luck then. The city is vast, but I'm sure you'll manage. Thanks. Oh hey, why don't we all get lunch together later? Sounds wonderful. There's no guarantee we'll be able to get together again during our visit after all. Sure, it'd be a perfect chance to exchange information as well. I have no objections. Alright, well, just give us a call on the Arcus when you're ready to take a break for lunch. We'll do the same. Sounds like a plan. Back to exploring then. Yeah, let's move on to the next area. Later everyone. Later. Alright, let's get back to exploring then. Right. Let's see if we can finish scanning out our assigned areas before noon. Yo, what up? Welcome back at it. Seeing you walk in, it's like nothing's changed. Glad to see you doing well. Hemming? Is he an old friend of yours? Yep, let me introduce you. Hemming used to be a famous musician, but now he's settled down and owns this place. Fiona and I have known him since we were kids, and we owe him a lot. This place is pretty popular too. If you're involved with music in Heimdall, you probably know it. What? He looks old. Fascinating. I wasn't even aware that this place existed. It's kind of relaxing. Thank you. Now that the introductions are out of the way, you sent in a request for us to take care of, didn't you? I did, in fact. His name even says old man in it, so I mean, can you start right away? Should we read? Sure. Mind telling us what you need? The request mentioned that one of your favourite records was smashed. That's right. It happened while I was trying to change around the store's layout. I ended up knocking one of the shelves over by mistake, which in turn led to the record falling out and shattering. What terrible luck. Which record was it? Tragically enough, it was Amber Amore. Oh no, you play that one every night. And if it came out over 30 years ago, it's become rather hard to find, yes. You know your music. The Wind Orchestra would be proud. Maybe. I got plenty of other records to play while I look for a replacement, so it's not an insurmountable problem. I'm more worried about the fact that I have an old friend stopping by this evening who really loves that song. That's why I'd like to ask you if you could find me a replacement for the end of the day. Makes sense. I assume you've searched all of the nearby record stores already? I did, but none of them had it in stock. This is a big city though. I haven't given up on it just yet. Which is why I sent the request your way. Do we have our work cut out for us? Does anyone know of any stories that might sell stores that might sell records? I want to ask Fiona about that. Oh yeah, I suppose a piano instructor would know where to buy records. Probably knows every store. My thoughts exactly. She's probably our best bet. Do we know where to start? Hope she'll be able to help us. Look at you kids already formulating on the plan. Here, Elliot. This should cover the cost of the record if you manage to find it. Thanks. Okay, we're off to find that record. I'm sure you will. Of course we will. We're professionals. Oh, hello everyone. Is there something I can help you with? Hope so. I'd explained that Hemming asked them to search for a copy of Amber Amore. Oh no, poor Hemming. That might be a hard record to find though. As far as I can remember, most stores here don't stock it anymore. That's what we were afraid of. But that's why we came to you. We thought you might know some other way we can get our hands on it. This is something of a long shot, but how about asking over at Plaza Bifrost on Banneker Street? Not a suggestion I was expecting. Same here. I don't remember there being any music stores in there. Did they add one while I was gone? Not within the building itself, no. However, Plaza Bifrost actually has a number of partner stores all throughout the city, some of which sell records. So if you ask there, they'll be able to check in if any of them have a copy in stock. It's quite the trick. I'm impressed. Well, you learn these kind of things as you grow up. Aren't you lucky to have such a reliable sister, Elliot? And so humble too, but I can't deny that you've really helped us out. Thanks a lot. We'll head straight for Plaza Bifrost now. Just remember to be careful. She's really crazy about her brother, isn't she? Yeah, I'm kinda jealous. Mate, you don't know the half of it. Dear, oh dear. Harem sisters. Is there any other harem? I thought that was the only harem. Welcome to Plaza Bifrost. Is there anything I can help you with? We're looking for a specific item and heard that this is the place to ask. That's right. What can I help you find today? We're trying to find a record that came out roughly 30 years ago. It's called Amber Amur. Is there any chance that someone here would have it in stock? Amber Amur. Allow me to get in touch with our affiliated stores. Please bear with me as I do so. Thank you for waiting. You managed to find it? I'm afraid not. I contacted all 5 stores, but none of them had a copy, I'm afraid. That's less than ideal. Can you ask anyone else? Unfortunately not. I'm afraid you might have to inquire elsewhere. However, before we resort to that, it is possible for us to contact the record maker and ask them to send us a copy. Would that be of interest to you? How long would it take to arrive? Depends on the company, but anywhere from a week to a month, I'd say. Oh. Unfortunately, we were asked to find a copy by tonight. While I appreciate the offer, there's not much point in getting it a week from now, so you need it right away. Then might I suggest you visit the Ost district? There's a very reliable second-hand store there that might have it. Oh right, I didn't think of that. Didn't realise there were second-hand stores in Heimdall. Don't you live in the Ost district, Marcus? Not only do I live there, I know the woman who runs the store. The store's named Emeralds, and I'm fairly certain they sell old records. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Fine by me. Really appreciate all the help you've given us. My pleasure. Do hope you find what you're looking for. Oh dear. Oh, what was going on there? Why was there a boy and a girl in an alley by some barrels? It's the Ost district where I was born and raised. You'll find mostly lower class citizens and labourers living around here. Huh, there are a lot of old looking buildings in this area, but it doesn't look especially run down. It wasn't included in the city's redevelopment plan, but they took good care of it nowadays. Once my father and Chancellor Osborne came into power at least. 2 of them managed to improve the employment numbers around here, and in turn the standard of living. That's why they're so popular here in Heimdall. Chancellor Osborne in particular is famous for holding his ground against even the most influential nobles. Interesting. So does that mean we're near your house, Marcus? Yeah, relatively. Well, there isn't much to see here. Everyone gets along pretty well, and they're always there for each other. On that note, there are a number of people here whom I'd like to see before we leave, but I'll do that later. Bye by me, let's go. Boom, boom. Oh, hey Marcus. Huh? What are you doing here? What happened to your grandmother? It's kind of odd not to see her here. She called it quits, basically, so now the store's all mine. Really? No need to freak out, I'm handling things pretty well. Anyway, be sure to drop by if you're ever in the neighborhood. I don't have too many years on me, but I know what I'm doing. What is she asking? Right. Anyway, there's something I'd like to ask. We're searching for a specific record. Do you know if you have Amber Amora in stock by any chance? Let me have a look, okay? Sorry for the wait. Is this the one? Thank you very much. So, is that the one? Yep, it's the real deal. It's in really good condition considering that it's second hand too. Henry will be ecstatic to see this. How much is it? It's 10% off the original price? Only 10%? That's still pretty expensive. Hey, I'm trying to run a business here. It's a fair price given how well the record's managed to hold its value. Figured it'd be more than regular price since it's so rare. See, she gets it. It'd be way more than retail price if it were out of print too. 10%, take it or leave it. We'll take it. It should cover it. Pleasure doing business with you. Well, found what we needed. Yeah, let's bring this back to Hemming. Hey, yo. Oh, shot? What have you got? So you found it after all? Somehow, yeah. It's all yours. Sorry I couldn't find you a brand new one. Oh no, no need to worry. You really saved my evening. Now I don't have to worry about disappointing my friend. How wonderful to hear. Yeah, all that searching was worth it. Well, you can't go without a reward, so here. It's one of our desserts. Thank you very much. Looks so good that I sort of want to eat it right now. It's quite the compliment. Well then, best of luck with the rest of your field study. Oh, this is the song. I was like, what's going on? Sorry, 1 second. Are there any more side quests? No, the rest are actually required, so, okay. Dun, dun. Welcome. Would you like some gelato? Excuse me, I'd like to... Oh wow, there are a lot of you today. How many of you having? What flavours? I'll take lemon. Don't play along there. Fortunately, we haven't come to push your assuredly delicious gelato. We were sent by the governor to assist you with a request. Ah, so that's why you're here. Sorry about that. No worries. May I ask what you need our help with? Of course. There was a customer who stopped by for some gelato the other day, you see. He told me all about how his hat was a handmade gift he received from someone very special to him. Ironically, he dropped it by my stall, and there's been no sign of him ever since. That's not good. Especially if it was so important to him. He was probably devastated after he realised he had lost it too. Which means he's most likely frantically searching for it as we speak. The catch being that he's unaware of where exactly he dropped it. Yep, that's probably it. I could have given it back to him by now if he were a regular customer, but he's definitely not. Well, if you knew who he was, this wouldn't be a problem. How old do you think he was? I'd say he was in his 20s at least. He did mention that he was from the Ost district. That's all I know though, sorry. How many 20-something males are there in Heimdall? More than would make this easy. Still, knowing he's from the Ost district should make things easier. Oh yeah, that's where your house is, isn't it? Exactly. The Ost district is a strong sense of community, and I know a pub owner who may know something. So I assume we'll find him eventually. But I see no reason not to go to this pub. Probably our best bet. Could we take that hat with us, Jasmine? Of course, here you go. Thank you. Okay, Marcus, lead the way. Of course. The pub's called Gamgee's. And it is owned by a man named, well, Gamgee. It's located around the centre of the district. Pub's always good for getting info. Good luck finding him. I owe you some gelato for this. Don't worry, we'll make sure he gets his hat back. Oh, excuse me. Here he is. Long time no see, Gamgee. Marcus, didn't expect to see you back so soon. Did Carl call you back to help the Summer Festival or something? Not exactly. Then again, this is my father we're talking about. That might have been his plan all along. Guess you haven't outgrown your habit of overthinking things. Either way, glad to see you're doing well. Make yourself at home. Hope you kids stick with him too. He's stubborn as a mule, but a good guy at heart. Will do. We're well aware. Thanks. But to the matter at hand, there's something I'd like to ask you, Gamgee. Could you take a look at this hat for us, searching for its owner? I'm pretty sure I've seen this before. I figured. I remember now. Jim's wife made this for him after they got married. The guy went crazy about it, wouldn't stop showing it off, so I tried my best to erase the damn thing from my mind. So it's Jim's, is it? Surprised he dropped something that important to him though. Well, I often give it back to him. He'll probably cry tears of joy. Last I heard, he's off work today, so you should find him at his house. Just try and keep this a secret from his wife if you can. Things could get awkward if she's heard that he dropped it, I guess. Discretion might be a good idea. Do you know where he lives? Yeah, step outside, take a slight right and head down the steps. It's directly ahead. Thank you for the information, Gamgee. Don't sweat it. Oh, excuse me. Bingo. Oh, hello there, Marcus. Doesn't seem like Jim's home. Yeah, let's ask Grass where he is, though. You wouldn't happen to know where Jim is, would you? You just missed him, actually. He wandered out a short while ago without so much as a word. He's been acting a bit odd for the past few days, too. You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you? No, of course not. Right. What did you need him for, anyway? Oh, again, do you want me to pass me a message on for him as well? Well, that's the kind of thing you'd want to do face to face. You shouldn't have gone too far. Thank you for letting us know. Sorry for intruding. Here he is. Come on, Tram, hurry up. Really wish I could remember where I dropped it. Jim, there you are. Found him just in time. Yeah, it wouldn't have been easy to find him if you'd gone on that tram. Did you say find him? Were you looking for me for some reason? That we were. This wouldn't have to be yours, would it? My hat. Oops, put turbo mode on accidentally. I can't believe it. This is it. The hat the Grass made for me. I thank Adios. I've been looking all over this for the past few days. Where in the world did you find it? I didn't find it at all. The lady at the gelato store by the plaza picked it up after you dropped it. Oh, now that I think about it, I do remember taking it off over there since my head was getting itchy. And then you actually dropped it? Is that... I had no idea you were here, Grace. Or Grass. Sorry, Marcus. I decided to follow you after I realized what happened. Can't believe you, Jim. Not only did you drop the hat, you didn't even tell me the truth about it. Sorry, I just don't want to upset you. I understand how you felt, but you should have just told me. Didn't you swear never to keep anything from me when we got married? I'm more upset with the fact that you broke that oath than anything else. You're right. I'm so sorry. Should have told you right away. I'll forgive you this time. Thank you so much for returning it to him. I couldn't be more grateful. This isn't even close to a proper reward, but here. Are you sure we can have these? Oh, by all means. Please give our thanks to the lady at the gelato stall too. Of course. Well then, let's go home, darling. We wouldn't want to waste your day off now, would we? No, we would not. Again, thank you so much for this. Excuse me. So you managed to find him then? Thank goodness. How can I ever repay you? I think you're overestimating what we actually did. Don't worry about it. That's not true at all. Speaking of which, you must all be exhausted after all that running around. How about some gelato to refresh yourselves? You mean it? Wow, thank you. It's the least I can do. What a treat, thank you. Isn't it deliciously refreshing? Cool. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Isn't this...
Oh, this is where they published the Imperial Chronicle newspaper.
Hello, how can I help you? Hi, we're students from Thor's Military Academy. We're here to follow up on a request someone made for us. Ah, I see, you must be Class 7 then. Would you like me to call the man who made this request out to meet you? Yes, please. Understood. Please take a seat on the sofa over there. Then, will I do so? Wait a sec. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Norton, a photographer here at the Imperial Chronicle. I've actually met Reen here before, though. Glad to see you keeping well. Likewise. Nice to see you again. Didn't expect to run into you like this, though. You know him? Yeah, I met him during our field study last month. Right, back when you were in the Northern Highlands. Yep, I was there at the same time. I really owe Reen and the rest of his group for everything they did for me. Probably wouldn't have got pictures as good as I did if it weren't for them. Now you're exaggerating things. Haha, I'll take the compliment, though. Haha, I wouldn't mind having you folks with me next time I head out. Okay, enough hopes and dreams. Let's talk about the details of this request. I'm guessing it's summer festival related? How could it not be? It's always got us scrambling this time of year. So basically I want you to help take some of the weight off our shoulders. And how would we do that exactly? We need you to help us make a tourist pamphlet, essentially. We put these things out on a regular basis, but this one's made specifically for the festival. But like I said, we're so swamped around here that it's really dragging. Sounds tough. I assume you would be asking us to actually write the thing, will you? No, we won't get that far. We need you to go to some of the featured stores to do a couple things. First up, we need to collect each store's comment for the pamphlet. Don't worry, we've asked them to write them in advance. After that, we need to take a picture of the store and its employees for us. Just make sure everything's the way it should be. Be sure to read each store's comment back to them. Sounds very doable. Yeah, Reen knows how to use a camera too, so we shouldn't run into any issues, does he? Is that so? I'm hardly an expert, but I know how to work one at least. Now that we know what we have to do, just how many stores will we be visiting exactly? 5 in total. They're all on Vanica streets too, so you won't be running around much. You'll find the first 2 in Plaza Bifrost. You'll be looking for a Western House, which is a general grocery store, and Mimosa, a coffee shop of sorts. Then south of Plaza Bifrost, you'll find a weapons shop named Watson's, followed by Lumiere, the Orbital Factory south of that. Last but not least, the Sage, which is right next to Lumiere. You get all that, Marcus? Yeah, that's a lot of stops. But I doubt we'll have any trouble finding them. Yeah, they're all on the west side of Vanica Street, so you're not exactly going to get lost. Well, that's everything you need to know. Any questions? Nope, we're all good. Great, you're going to need this then. I'm heading back to work now, so I'm counting on you. Get a Citron to give me a shout when you've been to all the stores. Appreciate it if you give the comments in the camera while you're done too. Will do. Okay, then let's get started. Oh man. Having a caffeine crash, I think. Welcome to Western House. Thanks. We're here to do a favor for the Imperial Chronicle. Can you explain that we're here to collect a comment and take a photo of the store? Ah yes, my contact there said you'd be dropping by. Here's our comment. Thanks. Let me read this back to you just to make sure everything's in order. Letting our customers leave with a smile is our greatest honour, so please pay us a visit on your next trip to Heimdall. Is that okay? Wow, sounds so embarrassing when you read it out loud like that. Even so, that's right. Great. Now for a picture, if you don't mind. Okay. Say cheese. Much appreciated. Oh, please, it was nothing. Welcome to Alterna. You'll find no better collection of knowledge anywhere in Eronia. Please feel free to pursue our wares and so you'll find something which will enrich your life. Man, bear with me. I'm gonna have to get my coffee. Stay awake. I'll be right back. Shouldn't be long.
Right. 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 Right.
Ohio. Twitch was dying everywhere? Really? Twitch came back just as I came back. Welcome, table for 5. Alright now, we're here for the Imperial Chronicle. Let me explain that they were there to collect a comment and take a photo to the store. Alright, tell me to expect you. I got a comment right here. Thanks. I'll read this out loud just to make sure it's correct. Let's provide you with a moment of luxury during your time in the capital. How's that sound? Sounds good to me. Okay, next we have to take a picture of the store. Say cheese. Thank you for your cooperation. Anytime. Thanks for doing all this. Welcome to Lesage. I can tell from your uniforms that you're Thor students. That's right. How did you know? We made these uniforms in this very store. Really? Ah, this store does share its name with the boutique in Tristan, now that I think about it. This is Lesage's main branch. Back to business. Have you come in search for something specific, or are you just here to browse? Well, neither. I see, I was told to expect someone to swing by. Here's our comment, if you please. Thank you. Please allow me to read it back to you. If you want to stay on the cutting edge of fashion, you want to shop the Sage. Is this acceptable? It is indeed. Now for a picture of the store. Say cheese. Thank you very much. Not at all. There he is. Hello, mate. Welcome. Feel free to take a look around. We're actually here on behalf of the Imperial Chronicle. Ah, yeah, they told me you'd be stopping by. Here you go then. Thank you very much. Can I take a look? Sure, might bring it back soon too. Let's see. We've gained our customers' trust with our long-standing tradition of expertise. How's that stand? Perfect. Okay, next up we've got to take a picture of the store. Make sure I look cool in it now. I'll try. Say cheese. Thank you very much. Now hold up. Let's see what kind of weapons you got there, son. I think definitely buy an upgrade for us. And then I guess we'll see what we can do with it when we find oh, we're going to the Lord Factory next, right? Yeah. Hey there, welcome to the Mirror Orb Factory. What can I do for you? We're actually here on behalf of the Imperial Chronicle. Oh, for the pamphlet? Yeah, I heard about that. Well, here you go. Thank you very much. Just to recap, stop by Lumiere Orbital Factory for all your orbit-related needs. Does that sound right? You bet it does. Right, then next up is taking a picture of the store. Say cheese. Thank you very much. Not at all. If that's all of them then, yeah, let's report back to Norton. Now hold your horses. Ooh, you're gonna be slapping. Nothing I really want. Oops. Oh, I almost went into the... That's why it... Oh, I'm done. Good day, everyone. I assume you finished Norton's request? That we have. Here you go. Thank you very much. I'll go call Norton back out here, so please make yourselves comfortable on the sofa. Need more caffeine. Nice work out there. Just had the photos you took developed too, and give them a once-over. How were they? I was a bit nervous knowing that a pro would be looking at them. Let me tell you, there's no need for that. You took some nice shots. They're just right for this. That's a relief. Nice, good for you. Do the comments seem to be in order? Yep, we're good to me. Now all we got to do is plan out the pamphlets layout and we'll be done. It's wonderful. Running around Banneker Street was worth it then. I'll say. Thanks guys, I really appreciate it. You did great work. Oh right, can't forget to hand over your reward. Here you go. Ooh. That's very nice of you, thanks. Time for me to get back to work. Feels like a lot less to handle thanks to all you though. Intimidation. Makes enemies on the field more likely to run from you. S. Phantom Phobia. Oh, the skill fund. Oh shit, well did I have that before? Oh, it was attack too. Okay. So maybe worth giving that to Elliot? Question mark? I don't know. We'll leave it for now anyway. Let's do a quick save. My bad, I need to scroll down. This is the Garnier district. It's famous for being home to Heimdall Opera House as well as a bunch of expensive jewelers and hotels. So it's kind of an entertainment district then. Doesn't seem like the kind of place we'd be spending much time in at least. There's a casino in one of the clubs around here too. Probably goes off without saying, but it's completely off limits to us. I have to admit, I am curious. Boo. I can do without the casino, but I'd love to see something at the Opera House someday. I mean, the operas are the face of urban culture after all. I'd love to see one too, especially if I could get one of the box seats. It must be amazing to earn such high praise from you two. But right now, we've got a request to take care of, so let's take a look around. Fine idea. Welcome to Der Himmel. Excuse us, we're here to learn more about a request we received from this hotel. Is the manager available? You should know who we are if you mention that we're from Thor's Military Academy. Oh yes, we heard all about you. Fortunately, however, Noble had to leave on urgent business. Should be back during the afternoon though, so might I request that you return then? If that's the case, there isn't much for us to do it if he isn't here, so leaving this request for later seems like our only option. Yeah, let's go take care of others then. Take care of the others then. Got it. What? There's nothing else to take care of. Okay. After visiting the sign areas. Oh. Reen and Group A contacted Group B. Noon had long since passed, so both groups gathered in the Round Street department store for a late lunch. Look at Reen! Trying to pick up all the girls, and then Eustace just cock blocking. Oh, I just want you all to know I don't normally eat that much. Considering the size of the capital, I thought he was going to go somewhere else then. I'm not surprised to have worked out such an appetite running around. Huh. But I guess now we ought to have plenty of energy to make some good progress this afternoon. Indeed, although... Is there really nothing we could do about those two? It's getting ridiculous. They seemed uncomfortable during the entire meal too. I can only hope we'll be able to find some way to reconcile the differences soon. I know, but nothing good ever comes from rushing these things. I've got a feeling that they're gonna get over it on their own soon. I hope you're right. Anyway, we should get back to work. It shouldn't take us too much longer to finish things up. Yeah, I think we got maybe one mandatory task left. Yeah, and that one we just couldn't do because the client was out at the time. Well, hopefully he's back by now. We'll go check him when we get a chance. Well, we'll see you all again at some point. Hope this field study proves fruitful for us. Agreed. Good luck, everyone. Catch you later. Alright, let's head back to the hotel in the Guardia district. So the manager's back in. Welcome to Durham. Might you be searching for a room? Oh good, it seems like the owner's back. Actually, we're here about a monster extermination request you placed. Oh, you came to take care of that for us, did you? You all seem rather young. Are you sure you're able to handle it? We have significant experience in monster extermination. I don't foresee any problems. Can you explain what exactly you'd like us to do? That fucking fly is back. It's my coffee. Piss off. Well, if you insist. The request involves the eradication of a monster currently living beneath this hotel. Underneath? You see, beneath the city lies a network of underground passages built during the Middle Ages. One of these passages happens to lead directly into this hotel's basement. So it was originally constructed during the so-called Dark Ages? Or acting a bit arrogant? Yeah, a little bit. I seem to remember reading something like that in a book a while back. Never liked it anyway. Maybe I'm just a sucker for people that have massive, ridiculous swords. Oh, okay, interesting, okay. Yeah, these tunnels have apparently been unattended for a long time now. Correct. However, lately there seems to be a concerning increase in the number of monsters inhabiting the passage. An employee went to investigate and brought back reports of a particularly large creature in there as well. Before, we'd occasionally put in a request to the guild to clear out the monsters underground, but that isn't an option this time, as the guild ranches in the city closed over a year ago. Doesn't sound good. Our customers certainly won't be able to rest easy with dangerous creatures prowling around beneath the hotel. Do you think you can take care of this matter for us? Certainly, just leave it in to us. Can you explain how we're to enter the underground passage? First you'll need this key. Use it to unlock the door on the opposite side of the entrance hall. That will lead you down into the underground passage. However, I'm afraid I know nothing of the passage's layout, including how vast the network of tunnels is. Please do be careful down there. We will. Alright, as soon as we're prepared, let's head down into the underground passage. Roger. We're gonna need to make sure we've all got our equipment prepped and ready.
Oh my.
Who the hell are you?
Lady Clotilde, is it time for you to depart?
Yes, I'll be stepping out for a while. But more importantly, who do we have here?
Is that... No way!
Vita Clotilde? Whoa! I can't believe it! It's really her! I never thought I'd actually get the chance to meet her.
Wait, who is this now?
You three, don't just stand there staring. You're in the presence of the legendary opera singer Vita Clotilde, the Azure Diva herself!
The Azure Diva, huh? I do recall hearing that name at some point.
Wait, you don't know who she is?
I'm not surprised. Opera is a world unto itself. I expect there are multitudes who have never heard of me before.
True. Vita Clotilde? See, I'm not reading the word
I'm Vita
Schwarzer there.
Clotilde, an opera singer.
Not Schwarzer? Get out of here.
I'd be delighted if you would come and hear me sing sometime.
It's a pleasure to meet you. She's really pretty. By the way, I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. You're all students then? Did you come here in the hopes to get my autograph by any chance? Of course we did. What other reason could we possibly have to be here? Okay, cool your jets, you two. We're all students from Thor's Military Academy in Trista. We came to the capital on a field study, started making our rounds, and ended up here. Oh, what a way to take the wind out of my sails. But the Military Academy, you say? Could that mean you come to take care of the beast in the underground passage? Yep, just about to get started. Just leave that monster to us. We'll have it down for the count before you know it. I'm relieved to hear that. I've been quite worried ever since I first heard about it. Still, you said you're here on a field study? My schools these days certainly put their students through some challenging coursework. I doubt there are any other academies in the country with this curriculum quite like ours. I'm sorry, but I need to be on my way or I'll be late for my rehearsal. If you'll excuse me. Our apologies for delaying you. Not at all. It made for a pleasant diversion. I wish you all the best with your field study. I'm sure it won't be easy. Wow. She's even prettier in person than she is in photographs. Yeah, nothing compares to the real thing. Oh no, I forgot to get her autograph. Oh, what a shame. Still, she seemed to be a fine woman. Not only beautiful, but considerate and patient as well. Yeah, I got that impression too. So she's a famous opera singer, huh? I feel like it wouldn't take too much coaxing to become a fan of hers. What's wrong, Fee? It's probably nothing. Wait, what? Marcus and Elliot 100% did it while thinking of her. Oh, you don't mean like together? Anyway, there's some creature waiting down here for us to serve an eviction notice. The door to the underground is on the right hand side of the hall. Once we're ready to go. All these damn horny kids. Don't you have siblings? Tut tut. Well, the door's unlocked now, but it sounds like it's quite a maze down there. Yeah, I should probably make sure we're well prepared before going in. It also seems like a wise idea to make sure we finished all our other tasks first. Okay. Well, they are finished. In we go. So this is what the underground passage looked like. Wow, seems crazy that they built something like this in the Middle Ages. Seems like the monster we're after must be pretty deep inside too. Laura Fee, just to be sure, you're both ready to begin exploring, right? Of course. If I couldn't be of service in situations like these, it'd be pointless for me to be here at all. Same here. I got your back. I think it's about time we finally formed a successful combat link, Fee. We may have different approaches to combat, but we both show our true worth on the battlefield. I doubt you wish to bring further shame upon yourself, and I feel the same way. True. I'll try to match the rhythm of your breathing. We'll do everything we can to support you too. Alright, let's go. Are you forcing me to have... No, okay. So all of what you just said was a lie. Well. Dun, dun, dun.
Is that a treasure chest?
Bollocks.
Let's get this over with.
Hey, that's me! Do we know how much health they have? No.
I'll handle it.
Dun, 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 dun. Can we?
Here.
My turn.
Oh, 0R. Shit.
It's my
Need to
turn.
pay more attention.
Eat that.
Ooh!
This is it. My turn.
I'll handle it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
My turn. Leave it to me. That takes care of them.
Do, 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 do.
An A+ outcome.
Whoa. Petrification shell. Hello. Right, this one. This time we get advantage.
Now's our chance.
Okay.
Dirty rat. So I think let's just have Fee and Reen attack so we can build up the CP.
Now's our chance. Gotcha. Leave it to me.
My turn.
My turn. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Success. I spy treasure.
Do you? Oh yeah. What do they do? Oh, over there. Okay. There's something else, wasn't there? Oh, that thing, yeah. Wow. I think it's even worse the fact that I'm following a map as well. And I still didn't know it was there. And I'm pretty sure I saw it like 3 times while I entered the room. I didn't get very much sleep.
My turn.
In case you couldn't tell.
Now.
I'll pick you up. My turn. Right. It's my turn.
I'll handle it. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
What the shit is that?
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat.
Here we go.
My turn.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Go.
What's it to? Fire. That works.
All right, let's keep going.
Ow. Oh.
Is that a treasure chest?
You damn right it is. Well, they're not exactly on the best terms, are they?
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Yeah, exactly.
My turn.
fee's not perving on you? What have you done?
I'll handle it.
I should have seen what thing he has thing. I forgot how to speak.
Now! Go!
I'll handle it.
Here we go! Huh.
My turn.
Yeah, and then add bitch on the end.
It's my turn!
Okay.
My turn! Go! Gotcha!
Okay.
All right, let's keep going.
I need to have a, oh shit, Gale. Oh, we're getting really good, like, AoE, crafts. What was I saying? I need to have a scene which is just, like, credits rolling or something. Oh.
This would make a great training area. I envy the people who live around here.
Only you would see an underground passage and think about training.
Great talk, guys. Go team.
Now's our chance!
I'll handle it.
My turn!
Right. Now.
Broken.
Right!
Okay.
Go! Right!
Okay.
Go! That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Now Elliot gets a good craft, right?
Did it.
Holy shit. Why is Elliot just the best character in the game?
Now's our chance.
My turn.
Fire. He's a magician.
Here we go.
New.
Leave it to me.
turn.
Here we go. It's my turn. Eat that.
I'll handle it. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
We're safe. Oh.
Not bad.
What the? I did the Reen voice line. Did you know I voiced Reen in this game? Yeah, ready? No, I voice acted him. That's all I did. I just... Come on, you know you're jealous, really.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
I'll handle it.
Go. Now's our chance. Gotcha.
My turn.
I mean, you can still try there, right?
Okay.
Here we go. Now's our chance. Gotcha. You're done.
My turn.
It's my turn.
My turn.
How to make someone feel uncomfortable, 101.
Here we go. Okay, it's safe.
Oh, you're Tom fast, nice.
Enemy sighted. Let's take them out.
Whoa there. Ah, fuck it. Well, it is Jesus. What? Because he's not a sister.
It's my turn. Go.
My turn. Done. But we can't relax yet.
They're like, why? No reason. Can we just name her Elise Schwarzer and that's the end of it? Do we also have a spare maid costume? Gambu. Ooh. Maybe we give that to you. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Yeah. Oh, I just realised I overwrote my save before coming in here. Well, let's hope I didn't softlock myself.
Right. Now's our chance.
Yummy slug. Is that what these are? Slugs? Oh. Whatever a Jerome is. Yummy.
Go. Right. Leave it to me. Eat that.
I'll handle it.
My turn.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
A+ outcome. Now's our chance. My turn.
Maybe we can do something with Elliot's
I'll handle it.
0 arts. Who do I romance in Persona 5? In vanilla, I romanced, I think, Makoto, and in Royal, I romanced Sumire.
Leave it to me.
What about you?
Go.
My turn.
Here we go. Right.
Oh, you romanced Anne, huh? I did that in Persona 4. I romanced Yukiko.
My turn.
Go. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Done.
The teacher. I think if there was anyone other than who I chose I was going to romance, it probably would have been, what's her name, Takemi? Is that how you say it? Or Takemi? One of those probably horrible pronunciations. I don't think I've seen it.
Enemy sighted. Take him out.
Okay.
But hey, laughing like a monkey, it means it must be a pretty good video, eh?
Go. Gotcha. Leave it to me.
Should see it. I will watch it after the stream then.
I'll handle it.
My turn.
Here we go.
Okay.
Don't you dare fucking death blow me. Good.
Right.
Okay, thanks, man. Yeah, I'll definitely watch it. I was just seeing what website that linked to. It's like maybe he's linking me to Pornhub.
My turn. Go. Gotcha. It's my turn. Eat that.
Okay.
Man, these guys are strangely tough.
Here we go. Okay, it's safe for now.
Not bad.
Let's get this over with.
Here we go. Arcus, activate.
My turn.
Huh.
Right.
Dun, dun.
Yeah.
Right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. Now.
I'll pick you up.
Yeah.
Go. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
My turn.
Here we go. Arcus, activate.
My turn.
They went too far, yeah? Yeah.
Leave it to me. Ha.
Okay.
Ha!
Here we go. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Da, 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 da. Give me the boxes. Ooh.
Watch out, guys.
Here we go.
I'll handle it.
Grenade!
It's my turn. Eat that.
Right.
Too slow.
Oh,
Here we go.
perfect. Oh shit. Son of a
This
bitch.
can't be happening.
Okay.
Get up.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
My turn.
Oh.
Now's your chance. Gotcha.
Combat links, baby.
Well, that was better than expected. How'd you expect it to go?
Advantage is ours. Let's finish it.
Okay.
Ghoul frog. Feels like one that we should focus one at a time then. Never mind. Lol.
It's my turn.
I'll handle it. Got it.
I'll pick you up. Is everybody okay?
I did it.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish it. My turn.
Oh, I forgot Fee wasn't the spellcaster. Oh well, it's
My
fine.
turn. Yeah. Now. You're open.
Right.
My turn. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
Do I spend quarters to open more slots? I guess I do, right? Holy breath. Huh. Sure. Oh, never mind. Shining. Oh. Let's give you not flame tongue, but volcanic rain. And then, do we have like a good? Yeah, now you have a good mix. All the things. Holy shit.
A
challenging.
They weren't kidding when they said a big monster. That must be it. Yeah, that looks like the monster the hotel's owner has to deal with. Laura, Faye, you two ready? Of course. I'd like to ask that you put Faye and myself in the front line for this battle. Gonna have another go at combat, Link? Well, there's a good chance any. Alright, Laura and Faye will take the point for this fight. The rest of us back them up. Shit. Okay, so we're gonna have to drop Marcius then. We probably could have kept all that stuff on him actually. And I will. Let's see. I'm just putting on these things like purely for stats at this point. Well, let's see how this goes then.
We have nothing to fear.
Oh.
Here we go. All right, let's do this.
Yeah. I'll handle it.
too strong. Let's do Zani P.
Keep it up, everyone!
Because it's OP.
Of course.
Maybe I could impede, but maybe I could pray for a seal?
Shatter! Off guard!
Okay.
They're linked? Since when? Holy. I mean, this is awesome because now we get the amazing music.
Thanks.
Okay. Arcus activate. Yeah.
Oh!
Okay.
Is that gonna do anything? No. I mean, it's damage, right? So
Arcus
fuck it.
activate.
Oh.
My turn!
Even though they just... You know what? It's fine.
Okay.
My turn.
Okay. Target lock.
Oh, you just can't link at all. Right, okay. I didn't understand that's how that works.
Arcus activate.
Go. There's a chance.
I'll make you up.
My turn! Shatter!
Hey.
I'll handle it.
Ooh, very cool.
Okay.
Not good. All right, let's keep going.
Nice. I was even worried for a time there that we would wipe.
Success.
I did it! I did it!
Well, that was... You know, maybe you should just stop worrying about trying to form a combat link with each other.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I can see why you'd really want to.
No. I don't want to hold our group back more than I already have. I'd like to withdraw from active combat and take a more supporting role for the duration of this field study.
But Laura, it doesn't make any sense for you not to be in the thick of the fight.
Don't be ridiculous. If anyone should be benched, it's me. It makes sense when you consider what each of us brings to a fight.
No. My own immaturity is the cause of this. There's still a part of me that refuses to accept you, and this is the result. I'm sorry. I didn't think I was this narrow-minded. And I apologize for the distress my prejudice has no doubt been causing you. I came to realize during my club activities that I still have a lot of maturing left to do.
Laura...
As such, Reen, I wish to withdraw.
Denied. Actually, I'll be the one withdrawing from frontline combat.
What?
Huh?
Reen?
This seems awfully sudden. What's your line of thinking?
During all the battles we fought, one thing stood out to me. I couldn't help but notice that under ordinary circumstances, Laura and Fee's fighting styles complement each other perfectly.
Well,
You think so?
Interesting. What do you mean?
Laura's the ideal knight, standing strong in the thick of the fight, dominating enemies with her blade. Then there's Fee, the ideal vanguard, overwhelming the opposition with her speed and creating openings for Laura. During the practical exam, none of us should have stood a chance against the two of you.
When you put it that way, it does make sense.
If they could form a combat link, they'd be virtually unstoppable.
Yeah, I don't think that's escaped you two either. That's why you keep trying to form a combat link, but there's something stopping you from connecting with each other. Whatever it is, it's been frustrating both of you this whole time, right?
Mm-hmm. It's exactly as you say.
Okay, so, since that's how things stand, it makes no sense for you two to just give up and withdraw from combat. In fact, considering everyone's relative strengths and weaknesses, it makes the most sense for me to fall back. This way, you'll have more chances to work out whatever it is that's standing in the way of you forming a link.
You have my thanks.
we'll take you up on your offer then.
That's what I like to hear.
You really can be audacious sometimes, you know.
Just like you were with me and Eustace.
You think? I don't really think I did anything out of the ordinary.
That's so you, Reen, to not think anything of it. Still, thanks to you, there might be hope for these two after all.
We'll do what we can.
But first, we need to get back to the hotel, right?
Fuck! Guess we got a new frontliner then. Sorry, 1 second. Something wrong at it? Is it just me or do you guys hear a sonata off in the distance? Oh. Now that you mention it, I do hear music very faintly. Yeah, I can make out a violin and a flute. Quite an elegant piece too, from the sound of it. Rena is quite the counselor, isn't he? He's a politician. Doesn't sound re-recorded either. You think the sound is filtering down here from the surface? This way. Is this a secret passage? Music does seem to be louder here than it was before. But you know, I feel like I've heard this tune somewhere before. We should try and see where it leads. Agreed. Let's see if there's some way to open it. Like that giant button on the wall in front of us. I had no idea there was a mechanism like this in the underground passage. I can hear the melody more clearly now too. Looks like this leads out to the surface. Okay, let's follow the passage and see where we come out. Here it goes.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him. Okay.
So I can link with Laura, right?
Now.
Right.
Right.
My turn. I'll handle it. Now.
Gotcha.
It's over.
Phew. Suppose that went well enough.
Sure. We're alive.
Great talk, guys.
Now's our chance.
I'll handle it.
I know we don't have a boss coming up, so let's just spam these.
Targets eliminated. Let's get going.
Oh, Rene's thing leveled up. Here. Ooh. Oh. Very nice.
Is that a treasure chest?
Yeah, it seems like a really good thingy. Do characters get like new S-crafts in this game.
The advantage is ours.
My turn.
Right.
Right. Hey.
It's my turn. Eat that.
Okay. My turn.
Of course. Hey.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Okay.
Right. Huh. We should keep going.
I see. Okay. I really like the subtle hints that you're giving. I like it.
There's a light.
The sound's getting louder too.
We must be getting close to the exit now.
Well, you know, it's a lot of effort when you could have been like, you could have just said yes or no. So I appreciate it. Ah, isn't this Mater Park? If so, we're not far from City Hall. Who would have guessed that those underground tunnels would spit us out something like this? The layouts remained unchanged since it was created during the Dark Ages. Could really feel the city's history. Seems like the network of passages here is even bigger than Berea Hard's underground waterway. Hey Elliot? Something wrong? Oh, sorry. I was listening to this sonata and I realised that the musicians playing it over there are actually friends of mine. They look like students. They seem exceptionally skilled for their age. Oh, they are. I'm really proud to know them. Would you guys mind if I went over and said hi? No sweat, go ahead. Perhaps we should go and greet them too. It's gone pretty late. Let's head home. Coco or Cocoa? Hey Anna. I'm doing quite well, thanks. Hope you are too. Are you feeling any better? Why don't you buy me a new bag? Cheapskate. Not to worry, my sweet. I'll be sure to buy it for you. In about 5 years when I said I have enough money to afford it. Oh. Have you got, like these thingies? Throat thingies, what are they called? I don't know. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, no, I'm good, thanks. Work was pretty uneventful. Yeah, there's not a lot on. It's kind of the chill week. I think January is generally a quiet month for our company. It might get a little bit busy next week and then towards the end of the month, but like I mentioned to you, I'm looking to take some time off, not next week, but the week after, which hopefully they'll approve. So, just got to get through next week, and then hopefully I can just not think about stuff and bother you a ton. Oh yeah, you know me, I'll be fine. Yep, easy peasy. Can you not loiter around while I talk to my girlfriend? Here, take this book and go somewhere else. It's embarrassing having someone watching us. Can I? Oh, I'm dumb.
This looks like a nice spot.
Ooh, a new one.
Now that's a catch. What even is this?
One more. Worn out now. Oh, excuse me. Give you that. That and sure, one of those. Wait, Elliot? Elliot, you're back. Hey, good to see you again, Morris. You too, Ron, Kalinka. Feels like forever since you've been around. You seem like you're doing well. So, who are your friends? Reddit's classmates at Thor's Military Academy. It's pleasure to meet you. Seems we're all about the same age too. So you're Elliot's hometown friends then? Which school's uniform is that? Oh, we're students at the Music Academy. Music, huh? Yeah, it's an academy that puts the main focus on music. The school itself is on the outskirts of the district. A lot of famous musicians have graduated from there. Well, that explains why you all play so well. Thanks. Our academy always plays for the concert they hold during the summer festival every year. Class is over for the day, so we're just adding a little polish before our performance. Oh, right. That does seem like the perfect place to practice. Yeah, I can't believe how good you all got on, though. I mean, you were always great, but you've improved a ton. You must have been really practicing. You really think so? Well, we have been practicing. I'm practicing hearing the songs in my sleep. Practically hearing the songs in my sleep now. So true. I guess I'd be pretty disappointed if, after all that, we weren't getting at least a little better. I just wish you were here at the Music Academy with us. Oh, don't misunderstand. Thor's has a really good reputation and all. So you still practicing the violin? Yeah, in club practice. I ended up joining the Academy's wind orchestra, actually. I'm glad to hear it. You were really good. I'd hate to hear you'd given up. Hopefully we'll get another chance to play again someday. Yeah, I'd really like that. Whoa, is it that time already? We better get back up to the academy. The festival will be here before you know it, and we've got practicing to do. I do admire your dedication to your craft. If you've got some free time, it'd be great if you could come see us perform in concert. That goes for all of you. More the merrier. Thanks, looking forward to it. See you later, Elliot. Alright, later. Woo. Elliot. Hey, are you? No, it's not that. Anyway, how about we swing by the hotel to give our report, then head back to my house? Sis is probably busy hooking up a storm right now. Okay, let's be off then. Oh. After enjoying a wonderful meal prepared by Fiona, we were invited to Elliot's room. Oh. Where are you now?
This is incredible.
Voice acting. I can not talk for a while.
You could open a shop with all the instruments here.
A piano, violins, wind instruments, a robust percussion section. I'm assuming the papers in the cabinet are all sheet music?
There's no way you can call this just a hobby.
Yeah, coming in here, this must look like some rabid obsession to you guys. You know, my mom was a pretty famous pianist.
Oh, I am 12 years old.
Being raised around music like that, my sister and I ended up sharing her love of music.
Really?
Looking at all this, I can see why you decided to join the wind orchestra at the academy.
Because his mother was a penis.
Still, why didn't you go to the same school as the people we met earlier?
I told you, I'm like 12 years old.
Fee?
By the way, the VIP back Annie, that's my stepsister. You know? You get me?
Wait, Fee, that's not...
Don't worry about it. I'm sure this comes as no surprise. But I'd originally planned to attend the music academy. My sister and I grew up listening to our mom play the piano. Dad was more the strong, stoic type. He didn't know much about music, but he was head over heels in love with her. Our home was always filled with the sound of music, and it kept our family smiling together. But 7 years ago, Mom got really ill. Eventually, she passed away. After her death, my sister and I both wanted to follow in her footsteps. She enrolled at the music academy and began working toward a career as a pianist. Naturally, I tried to do the same. But Dad wouldn't hear of it.
It's okay. It's fine. I'm sorry.
It's one thing to have it as a hobby, but the idea of a man of the Empire making his living through music is absurd. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, he just shook his head and refused to listen. Then he started recommending one military academy after another, trying to push me toward a career in the army. Eventually, I didn't have much choice. I had to give up my dream of attending the music academy. I hated him for it. I really did. I'm no good at fighting, never have been. I'd get smoked in a real war. But after some research, I found one academy, Thor's, offered plenty of music-related classes. And that about half of its graduates end up in careers outside the military. In the end, I met him halfway and chose to enroll at Thor's. Kinda pathetic, huh? You've all got great reasons why you're there at the academy. Then there's me, who'd rather be on a stage than a battlefield. But I couldn't go against my dad. For a while, I started to think that maybe my passion for music had kind of cooled off. But I'm still full of regrets about the music academy and the summer festival concert, so I guess it hasn't after all. Oh, I wish I could just crawl into a hole right now.
So that's how you ended up at Thor's. I had no idea.
Do you regret it? Coming to Thor's and all?
Huh? Of course not. Why would I?
Huh? So, you don't?
Teleported.
Life at the academy keeps me busy, but I still have time to perform with the wind orchestra after class is out. And I feel like I really broaden my horizons every time we go on a field study. Honestly, I feel like I get more out of Thor's than if I had just enrolled at the music academy without much thought. Maybe it's because whether I decide I want to be a musician or do something else totally different, I'll at least have the chance to choose what I want without someone deciding for me.
Amen, brother.
Elliot.
Wow, you've really given this a lot of thought.
You really are strong, Elliot.
I wish I thought so too. I still feel jealous when I see my friends who went to the music academy putting their heart and soul into their music. But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all. Besides, if I hadn't come, I never would have met you guys, would I? I'd regret that way more.
How can you say that with a straight face?
Maybe he's just oblivious.
I didn't think I was saying anything particularly embarrassing.
I'd figured that most people would blush saying something like that.
Still, this is Elliot we're talking about. He can get away with it.
You're the last person who should be saying that, Reen.
Bitch. Credits.
Actually, I just remembered. I guess I do have one regret after all.
Why does Marcus have like a battle stance? Is he about to like knock him out?
Oh? What is it?
Remember the summer festival concert my friends said they're going to be performing in? Back when my mom was still alive, she performed in it, and my sister played in it 5 years ago too. So I was really hoping that I'd be able to take the stage there one day too.
Does he? Afterward, Elliot decided to take the opportunity to spend the night with his sister in one bed. Ah, I see. Yeah. I get you. So the remaining four of us began to make our way to the old guild building where we'd be spending the night. Can't believe it's already past 9. We ended up staying at Ellie's longer than I thought. Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to break out the coffee after our meal too. And she even invited us back for breakfast tomorrow. We've hardly been here a day and she's already my favourite person. I'll have to thank her properly at some point. Still, you know, I've lived here all my life. It's only now that I'm running around doing field study tasks and I realize just how big this city is. Yeah, I'll bet. They're just going to slip tomorrow's tasks into the guild's mailbox, right? Yeah, they should be delivered first thing tomorrow morning. Considering how organised my father is, I don't doubt they'll be delivered on time. Though I do worry what we're in for. Ow, I have this terrible feeling he'll put us to tasks far more difficult than we can actually handle or something. Yeah, I see what you mean. All the more reason we should finish up our report and hit the sack early, I suppose. Hey, what's wrong, you two? You tired or something? You've been awfully quiet. No, not really. However, listening to Elliot is fine. Show me what I must do. V, I challenge you to a duel. What? Okay. Tonight, right? Yes, tonight. I fear I won't be able to sleep until this has been resolved. Now, hold on a minute. Where did this come from? A duel? What are you talking about? Exactly what it sounds like. Fee and I will face each other in single combat to determine a victor, that's all. Oh, that's all. Are you kidding me? Well, you can't do it in a populated area like this, especially not at night. You'd wake the whole neighborhood. How about that park we were at earlier? Mater Park, I think? Seems an ideal venue. The area around the exit from the underground passage should be nice and quiet. Well, that doesn't sound too bad. But honestly, Reen, you're just not going along with this, are you? Oh, shush it. Captain might have a But that's no excuse to cause a commotion. Laura S. Ego. Laura Seago. Bah! Alright, let's head over to the park then. The trams are still running, right? They run until around 11. Are we seriously doing this? Oh, well, where do we go, I wonder? Oh, you can't see it, but all the areas are grayed out. The park scenery is an almost mystical air at night. It's nice. You're in luck. Not too many people taking a leisurely stroll at this hour. Okay, that may be true, but this is still the capital. You really shouldn't be fighting here. How did it come to this? Put a sock in it, Marcus. I apologise for burdening you with this, but I appreciate you keeping watch. Ugh, this is ridiculous. Anyway, let's move over to that gazebo we came out of earlier. I wouldn't call that a gazebo, but alright.
Ah, what a pleasant evening.
Oh, I know.
It's pretty relaxing.
No denying those two have some surprising similarities.
Fish revolt of the... No. Thought I'd check anyway.
I don't see any people in this part of the park.
I'm fine with here if you are.
All right, Fee. Here are my conditions. If I win this duel, I want you to tell me about your past. Your personal history. At first, there was something about your strength that I couldn't bring myself to accept. From the moment we first met, I could tell you were holding back. And considering your build, your combat proficiency is extraordinary. It's simply too far removed from what I've come to know through following the way of the sword.
No doubt.
Really? Yeah, all things considered, Fee's strength is totally improbable for someone her size.
To add to that, you were once part of a Jaeger Corps.
She's like, okay.
I can't say I've ever thought of the Jaegers in a particularly favorable light. If one defines knighthood as the way of the virtuous, how can the path of the Jaeger be seen as anything but corrupt? I came to believe that because we'd been raised with such strongly opposing values, I could not accept you. However, I was mistaken. After hearing Elliot's story, I asked myself again why it was that I felt such resistance to fighting alongside you. I tried to ascertain my own feelings, slowly and carefully. And that was when I finally realized. During all these months we spent together, I've known deep down that you were worthy of my trust. Our values had nothing to do with that judgment. It came from my heart alone. But in my stubbornness, I refused to acknowledge that one simple truth. In my heart, I had already deemed you worthy of trust. Yet in my mind, I still couldn't see past our incompatibilities. I suspect that contradiction was what prevented us from using our Arcus to fight as one.
So, that's how it was. Did you know about this?
Yeah, I noticed during our fight with that monster earlier.
You weren't the only one who thought we couldn't get along. You live your life so honestly. I guess somewhere along the way I'd given up on you ever accepting me.
I see.
Still, what does this have to do with wanting to know about my past? Why do you want to know?
It's very simple, really. I want to know because I like you.
Oh!
What are you...
I find it frustrating when I'm not able to understand those I've taken an interest in or have a high opinion of. I felt like this several months ago with Reen, and I feel the same way now. That's why I want to know your history. I want to know what shaped you into who you are now. That said, this is simply an act of self-indulgence on my part. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm not sure what to say.
That's our lore, all right.
You really are something else. It's fine. I don't mind telling you. But taking your spoils by force is the Jaeger's way through and through.
I mean, you know. When somebody just comes out and say, I like you, there's a lot of Reddit mods on the internet, you know. So.
Is that okay with you?
It's fine. Because I have no intention of thinking of my reward as a spoil of battle.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd much rather consider it an honor, bestowed for a hard-won victory.
Fine by me.
You just talk things out. Why do you even need to fight now?
All right, I'll officiate your duel.
Really?
Neither of you need to hold anything back. If I think it's getting too dangerous, I'll step in and stop the fight.
Very well.
Thanks.
Why do you see this before? Just out of curiosity.
Go!
Shatter! Target locked. Here.
Impressive.
Same to you.
Then I won't hold back. Allow me to show my strongest skill learned from my father.
Then I'll show you my strongest. Learned from the boss himself.
That's enough!
I couldn't even tell who won. What about you, Reen?
I feel bad saying this after volunteering to be the judge, but as far as I could tell, it was a draw.
Really?
Well, I suppose it is what it is. I'll simply have to continue my training and challenge you again another time. And don't forget, I still wish to duel you as well.
Wait, why me?
Honestly.
Actually, I lost this one.
Huh?
Jaegers are at our best when we fight at night. The darkness gives us an edge. But even after I threw out a flash grenade, the duel still ended in a draw. If we'd fought during the day, I would have lost.
That's...
She has a point.
Well then.
Very well. I'll accept this victory.
Ah, nah, that's bullshit. You just wanted to win so you can get your stipulation.
Well, anyway.
Or that, yeah. Or she's just trying to be
guess
like,
the
yeah,
two of us
whatever.
should go for a little stroll then.
I don't mind if you listen. Is that fine with you, Laura?
I have no objections. We're all in this together.
Okay. I used to be part of a Jaeger Corps called Zephyr.
That sounds familiar.
Before that, my earliest memories are of explosions and battlefields.
Okay, man. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Have a good evening / night / whatever time of day it is.
I found myself wandering in a war-torn hotspot on the outskirts of some country I never even knew the name of. Jaeger Corps threw themselves into battle for the highest bidder day after day, while I wandered alone. The man who eventually took me in called himself the Jaeger King. He was the leader of Zephyr, a pretty famous Jaeger Corps. He was middle-aged, crafty, stubborn, and lucky. He always seemed so carefree, but he never let his guard down. To me, though, he was the closest thing to a father I've ever had. The other members of Zephyr had their quirks, but they were all nice to me. As time went on, I started helping with the cleaning, the cooking, the packing. During my free time, they started teaching me all kinds of skills I'd need to survive on the battlefield. One thing led to another, and I ended up fighting in my first real battle. I was 10, I think. The boss was reluctant, but after the others persuaded him, he made me a full-fledged member of the group. For the next few years, we lived and fought together. I even picked up a nickname like some career Jaegers do. Sylphide. We roamed all across the continent together. There were hard times. Times when we thought we might not live through the night, but we always did. Together. Until last year, when our boss died. It was a clash with another Jaeger Corps, the Red Constellation. People used to say they were the only other Jaeger Corps in West Zemuria who could match us. Their leader, a guy they called the War God, had been on bad terms with our boss for years. Eventually, the War God and the Jaeger King decided to settle things with one big duel. They kept going for 3 days and 3 nights. In the end, they both fell. After that, the Zephyr I'd grown up with disbanded. All the members who were left just kind of scattered. I don't know where they went.
Oops.
Then, just like that, I was alone again.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
I don't know what to say.
After that, you ended up coming to the academy?
Yeah. Just when I was wondering what I'd do next, Sarah showed up. She said she'd been following the situation between Zephyr and the Red Constellation. That's how we first met. I told her about what happened, and she dragged me to the academy. She introduced me to the principal, and after that, well, you know the rest.
That's quite a history. Listening to you tell your story really brings into focus how limited my view of the world has been. But I feel like I finally know you. There's still so much more I want to learn, of course, but at least this gives me a base to build on. How about it? Care to mix things up a little?
Oh. Let's do it.
Now wait just a minute.
I should have known. I guess I've had this coming since the practical exam, huh?
Well, it's at your discretion, of course. I doubt either of us has the energy to fight at our peak.
But we'll give it a try.
You gotta be kidding me! We haven't got a chance against them!
Come on. This is a good opportunity to see what they can really do, right? Let's just think of this as a little bonus for our field study and give it the best we've got.
Fine. But I don't intend to hold back, so I expect no less from both of you.
You have
Sorry. I'm sorry.
my thanks.
Here we go.
I'm not going to hold back.
Fine, I'll do it.
Oh, hey.
All right, let's do this. All right.
Okay. Here.
Of course. Shatter!
Are you fucking serious?
My turn. Here.
There.
I'll handle it. Here.
There.
My turn. Behold.
This is so ridiculous. All right, let's do this.
I'll handle it. I'll handle it. Here.
All right, let's do this.
Thank God.
Right.
Should have seen that coming.
You still have a lot of training to do.
We did it.
Uh-huh.
You two. It's like they're off in their own little world.
I think we've just witnessed the birth of an unstoppable duo.
Hey, what are you four doing?
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
Students, are you from one of the local high schools?
We received reports of a group causing a terrible racket in the park. What in Adios' name were you doing?
Please, sir, this isn't what it might seem like. There's a perfectly reasonable, though admittedly rather complicated explanation for all of this.
We're very sorry for any trouble we've caused. We tried to minimize the disturbance to others, but it seems we weren't totally successful there.
Perhaps dueling in the park wasn't as good of an idea as it first seemed.
Maybe the underground tunnels would have been better.
You know, it's a little late for such deep insights. Besides, who do you think were the ones who started this? Don't just act like you're some innocent bystanders.
Nice.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you.
Gladiator belt, I think that was.
Drinks are on me someday.
Huh? Are they all still asleep? It's almost time for breakfast.
Oh, it's you, Elliot. Sorry, we didn't mean to keep you waiting.
What's wrong? You look exhausted.
You might say we had a pretty eventful night.
Look at these geriatrics. On the other hand, as you can see, we have gusto to spare. Isn't that right, Fee?
And you call yourselves men.
How can you two just waltz around like that after last night? Are you even human?
Oh, just calm down.
Wow, what the heck did you guys do last night? The two of you look like you've been chased around town by wolves, but Fee and Laura are all buddy-buddy now.
Yeah, we'll catch you up on that later. First things first. Let's grab the list of today's tasks from the mailbox.
We took the day's task from the guild house mailbox, then everyone walked to Elliot's house. At Fee and his insistence, they decided to have breakfast before taking a look at their task for the day. Wow, so that's what happened yesterday after you guys left? I feel all left out now. Yeah, our apologies. Listening to you talk about your resolve yesterday strengthened my own. I simply couldn't wait any longer. We'll treat you to something later. Consider yourself lucky you didn't have to endure 2 hours of police questioning afterward like we did. So that's why you always seem so tired. Yeah, it's not the lack of sleep that gets you, it's the mental fatigue. So did you receive another packet of tasks from the governor? Yep. Probably delivered first thing this morning before we were even awake. We'll look them over once we finished our breakfast. Agreed. Make sure you get plenty to eat so you have lots of energy for the day ahead. And there's plenty more where that came from if you can manage it. Another monster. Testing new products. Okay. Oh no, no, no! Looks like we've got quite a variety today too. Yeah, one of them looks like it'll take us to an area we didn't get to see yesterday. Yep, that monster extermination request from Heimdall port. We shouldn't have any problems getting there on the trams. Same from Meta Park, where we were yesterday. We'll likely have to visit a number of locations today as well. And considering that the festival begins tomorrow, I expect the city will be buzzing with excitement. Still, no need to rush. We'll take care, everyone. It'll be fun just walking around watching as everyone puts the finishing touches on the decorations. Right. Thanks, sis. Thank you very much for making us breakfast. Alright, let's get started. These jobs aren't going to do themselves. Oh god. Alright, I think that's going to do me for today. all of you, look after yourself, stay hydrated, enjoy the rest of your day, stay saving, and I'll see you tomorrow for probably more of this. Take care.